Ever make eye contact with a stranger and feel a weird sense of knowing? It's like a fleeting moment of connection, a spark that makes you wonder, like maybe, just maybe, you've met somewhere before, perhaps in a dream or in a past life, or maybe in a place beyond our understanding. Maybe not in this lifetime, maybe not in this physical form, but somewhere in the vast expanse of time and existence. It's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? The idea that our souls might be interconnected across the ages. It's a funny thought, isn't it? But what if it's not so far-fetched? What if these moments of recognition are glimpses into a deeper truth about our shared humanity? What if, beneath the surface of our differences, we're all just one big, messy, beautiful family? A family that transcends borders, cultures, and time itself. Think about it. We share the same planet, breathe the same air, and chase after the same basic desires for love, belonging, and a good slice of pizza. We all look up at the same sky, marvel at the same stars, and dream of a better tomorrow. We laugh when we're tickled, cry when we're hurt, and feel a warmth in our hearts when we witness an act of kindness. These emotions, these reactions are universal. They remind us that, at our core, we are more alike than different. These shared experiences, these universal threads of humanity, weave us together in ways we might not even realize. They create a tapestry of connection, a web of relationships that bind us all. So, next time you make eye contact with a stranger, remember, you might just be looking into the eyes of a long-lost friend. Imagine walking into a crowded room not as strangers, but as long-lost relatives. Each face you see is familiar, each smile a reminder of shared moments and stories. The grumpy guy in line for coffee, that's your Uncle Grumbles, always complaining about the blend. He never seems satisfied, but deep down you know he cares. The woman humming to herself on the bus, Aunt Melody, lost in her world of music. Her tunes are the soundtrack to your shared memories, bringing a sense of peace and joy. The kid having a meltdown in the grocery store, little cousin Chaos reminding you that life is never dull. His energy is boundless, and his antics, though exhausting, are endearing. Suddenly the world feels a little smaller, a little warmer. The laughter and shared moments create a tapestry of connection. The barriers we build between us start to crumble, replaced by a sense of shared history and interconnectedness. We realize that our differences are just threads in the fabric of our collective story. We begin to see the humanity in everyone, even those who seem different on the surface. Each person has a story, a background, a reason for being who they are, and in understanding this we find a deeper connection, a sense of belonging in the family of humanity. This shift in perspective can be life-changing. Holding the door for an elderly woman becomes an act of love for grandma. Helping a lost tourist find their way becomes guiding a distant cousin. Even a simple smile exchanged with a passerby becomes a silent acknowledgement of our shared journey on this planet. These small acts of kindness, these seemingly insignificant interactions, take on a whole new meaning when we view them through the lens of family. They become threads of love and compassion, weaving a tapestry of human connection that stretches far beyond our immediate circles. Section 4, the science of our shared story. And you know what? Science backs this whole one big family thing up. Turns out we humans share a whopping 99.9% of our DNA. Let that sink in for a moment. We're practically identical, those tiny differences that we often blow out of proportion. They're just genetic sprinkles adding a bit of flavor to the human experience. So the next time you find yourself getting caught up in differences, be it race, religion, or whether pineapple belongs on pizza, remember that you're arguing with your cousin. And family? Well, family is worth fighting for, not against. Section 5, ripples of kindness. Think of it this way. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, is like tossing a pebble into a pond. The ripples spread outward, touching countless lives in ways we may never fully comprehend. A smile can brighten someone's day, a kind word can lift a heavy heart, a helping hand can change someone's entire world, and the best part, kindness is contagious. When we treat each other with love and respect, it inspires others to do the same. It creates a ripple effect of compassion that can wash over our communities and beyond. Section 6, a world united by heartstrings. So, what if we're all just one big family? Imagine a world where every person, regardless of their background, felt a sense of belonging and unity. What if, instead of focusing on our differences, we celebrated our shared humanity? What if we saw our diversity as a beautiful tapestry, each thread contributing to the richness of our collective experience? Imagine a world where kindness was the norm, where we looked out for each other and where love truly conquered all. Picture a place where acts of kindness were not the exception but the rule, and where every small gesture made a big difference. It might sound like a utopian dream, but the truth is it's within our reach. This vision of a united world is not just a fantasy, it's a possibility that we can all work towards. It starts with each and every one of us. Each smile, each kind word, each helping hand contributes to building this world. It starts with a smile, a kind word, a helping hand. These small actions ripple outwards, creating waves of positivity and change. It starts with choosing love over hate, compassion over judgment, and connection over isolation. Every day, we have the power to make these choices and to influence those around us. It starts with remembering that we're all in this together, part of something much larger than ourselves. We're family. This sense of unity can drive us to support one another, to lift each other up in times of need. And that's a beautiful thing. When we come together, when we embrace our shared humanity, we create a world that is not only more compassionate but also more resilient and joyful.